Fuck it, yeah, that works.
Alright.
Yeah, fuck it, that works. That fucking works.
Fuck it, we ball.
Episode 11.
Already.
A little 2-week break.
Whoa.
It was a fine 2-week break. Dude, you
Should
know
we
what?
switch to bi-weekly?
Maybe. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
With how next week is, we actually might.
Yeah, finals.
We did pretty good last video, actually. I looked at the statistics for it.
Really?
It's better. But this one, I think will do better, but I'll talk about that afterwards, like when we're done.
Okay.
We'll go into the news. There's like a decent amount of news this week. I want to like go a little fast through it because of the movies that we got.
Yeah, a lot.
And I know we're going to talk about one a lot.
I hope so.
So we're going to try to go through this news really quick. A new Lord of the Rings movie was announced. If anyone likes Lord of the Rings here.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all do. I don't know anyone who hates it.
Yeah.
But it's coming out 2027 August.
Okay. Do we know any details?
It's called The Hunt for Gollum.
Okay, so
That's
we're
it.
staying
That's
the same.
literally it. Yep.
How old is like Gollum? Does he live forever or something?
No, but he's pretty fucking old.
It's the same actor.
Well,
Isn't that crazy? Oh, I know, like, I know you're talking about lore-wise, but, like, it's kind of crazy, like, yeah, good. That's cool.
I fucking don't know his name. I forget it every time, but Enum Claw from Marvel.
Are you talking Andy Serkis?
It could be his name.
Love it.
I don't remember the burly looking guy with the
From Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy Serkis.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's the only something about he's played two 3D animated characters, Gollum and Venom, and he got nominated for both of them.
Damn.
Something like
That's
that.
sick.
I'd have to find the stat, but he's like the only one.
That's pretty fucking sick. You guys probably saw it before Thunderbolts. I mean, obviously, we did. But, new Predator movie got announced.
Yeah.
Or shown off. Like, I didn't even know. I thought it was a TV show, so when I went to go watch Thunderbolts with Patty, with the trailers are playing, and it was playing the trailer for the new Predator movie. And my jaw was just, like, down the entire time, because I was like, this is supposed to be a TV show. So I guess they just scrapped it, and they're like, fucking now it's a movie. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know they have an animated show along the way as well, so hopefully the Predator franchise gets like this nice reboot, because it kind of shit the bed after the original. And then Prey was good, if you watched Prey. It actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I straight up was movie.
Huh?
I fell asleep and then I
That's
forgot to pick it back up.
That's fair. I don't know, I feel like Prey had like the second half was real.
start.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't like the original Predator where there's guys with guns running around shooting
immediately
shit. So.
pops off.
Yeah. The Donald Trump news, obviously.
What happened?
The 100% tariffs. I don't know if you heard about this. He put 100% tariffs on all films produced outside of America. So that includes The Odyssey. That includes Avatar 4. That includes
I can live without that one.
Avengers Doomsday. And it includes Supergirl. And I'm assuming probably most future MCU and DCU projects as well.
So is it, even if like one scene is filmed out of the US? Do we even know?
I don't know. I don't know like how much of Doomsday, because I know they usually film in like Georgia for the MCU. But I don't know. Because obviously Odyssey is completely outside of America. But like everything else, I'm not really sure. I don't know if there's like a rule to it.
I wonder if it'll be for like movies that are already in production or just future movies, or who knows. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you can.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna go through, but
Can you even tariff a ticket for a movie?
yeah, I have no idea. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't think it's gonna end up lasting, because that's just silly. He said make movies American again. Like what? I don't give a fuck.
All of our biggest movie companies are still American.
Yeah.
Disney.
So like, what's the big idea? Like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, like we're already winning in movies. How are we gonna win more?
Yeah, I don't.
He saw it in Asia too and was like, no.
Oh, true. He's
No,
like,
no,
these
no.
fucking Chinese bastards. They're too much money.
Little Rocket Man
Yep.
thinks they can make a better movie.
I mean, I wonder how much they
They're
made
gay.
in America. Probably like nothing. Like I can't imagine it's that big
It's
of a
like-
deal.
What if your movie just like takes place in Italy? You can't film. I mean, I guess you could film in a green screen.
Oh.
It's like I don't know how do you do that.
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
Just big mountains of spaghetti and meatballs in the background, and it's like, oh, that's Italy.
It's fucked. Yeah, it's like
How do you have a chance of Italy?
Jesus. We talked about the Oscar voters last episode, and how they refuse to watch fucking movies,
Yeah,
and how they're starting to force them. Well, we got an anonymous Oscar voter who came out and said he's just gonna press play on the movie, and we found out we were discussing last episode how they get the information that the voters watch the movie. Apparently, they have something installed on their TV or computer or whatever, and it tracks if they watch the movie. He said he's just going to have it open and have it sit there playing while he goes and does other stuff.
That's crazy. Like, if they're gonna do that, at least install like an eye tracker software.
That's what
and it's
I'm
like you have to
thinking,
put
yeah.
in like checkpoints at certain points in the movie.
Yeah,
That changes.
and like
it's
I think
okay,
John,
okay,
John's
this
idea
part.
too. Like take a fucking quiz too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You take
Like,
a quiz.
I really don't know.
I feel
Why
like
are they
you can
so
like Spark Notes
pretentious?
that though.
Oh,
It'd be better
yeah.
than.
I definitely like the eye tracker idea though. That's
Yeah.
sick. But gee, what lazy dicks.
Yeah, imagine like what if you also already saw the movie in the theater? You just like submit your ticket
I
I don't
Yes.
know because he just says
on your TV.
it's a screener's app, so I'm assuming it's. I really don't know unless they have to like when they go to the theater they have to. I mean, these people are all rich. They don't go to the fucking movie theater.
they
Maybe
have
for the
like a
premiere.
home
For
theater.
premieres,
Oh,
they
yeah.
go, but that's it. But, like,
Obviously, it would be evidence.
oh, you know what? I don't know who the Oscar voter is though.
Can't they just dip though?
They could.
Yeah, they could.
They
Yeah.
could just buy the ticket.
Yeah, I really don't know how any of this
Okay.
works, but it sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
I was
like-
gonna say who I forgot like a celebrity. No, I could be thinking of something else, but
I mean, at least it's a step in the right direction. You should,
Yeah.
if you're gonna vote on a category, you should have at least seen all the like 8 nominees, right?
Yeah, some like at least I don't know. I remember like we talked about it, like some of them didn't even see 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like that's just ridiculous. Like why are you even?
on the committee.
Or maybe they should have like different voters for different sections
They could do that.
because I think like what 30 plus movies get nominated every year.
That is a lot.
Maybe for these people, even though their lives are fucking probably reviewing movies, maybe that's too much for them. I really don't know.
It should be like, kind of like a lottery system where you get picked to watch like a certain movie.
I like that.
Ooh,
I actually do
They
like
give-
that. Yeah.
They sign you.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those people. We got a lot of MCU news. There's an article released with about Kevin Feige. And apparently he was completely against the Disney Plus TV shows. Like completely against them. And
JPEG.
he knew there was potential with them. He just didn't like it. And then apparently he also wanted to go help with a bunch of them. Obviously, we know a lot of them are pretty shit. And when he went to go help, it was too late. Like the shows were just done. So, yeah.
It's the issue. Just too many projects for
Yeah,
him.
he actually says he wants it to transition back from quality over quantity,
Yeah.
which is so nice because
sure.
when we talk about Thunderbolts later, we're gonna talk about Phase 5 as well, and I did not realize how much shit was in this phase alone. Like it's absurd and like it's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He also he just talked about how like he was aware of the misses. Like he just knew it was bad, and that's why moving forward. I mean, I think Phase 6 is only 4 movies. It's just Spider-Man, Avengers, and Fantastic Four, and that's it. And then like the 4 TV shows.
But yeah, we got Bob Iger back. Goodbye, JPEG. So no more forced Disney Plus stuff. I don't mind a couple good. Like apparently Daredevil is really good. I have to give it a watch.
Yeah.
I need to get there too.
You got to use it sparingly though. You can't just give everyone a show. You
Yeah,
can't just have
I
20.
mean, we have Ironheart in 2 months, so it
Well,
just or
luckily
next
this
month.
Luckily, we're in the new era, so it could be. I have better hopes on it than I would have 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Yeah, I think my main problem with the shows is like, I think I with the trailers and like how the way James Gunn is talking about the DCU, it makes it seem like you don't have to watch the shows. And for Thunderbolts, for example, I had to explain to Patty who John Walker is.
Mm.
She had no fucking idea. 'Cause we
Taskmaster
didn't-
and-
Well, Taskmaster's in Black Widow.
Oh yeah.
Like all these, but they're all like
I
my
forgot.
small parts too. Like yeah,
Yeah.
Taskmaster's like tiny part in Black Widow, and then even though she's the main villain, and then Ghost is in Ant-Man 2,
Ant-Man
Yeah.
and like no one gives a shit about that movie. Not that it's bad, but like no one gives a shit about it. And then John Walker's on a TV show that no one gives a fuck about because every episode was like an hour and a half.
Is Thunderbolts the next topic?
No,
No.
it will be the first after the news, and we're
Okay.
almost done with the news.
All right, cool.
Doomsday officially started filming last week.
Cool.
Movie comes out next June, so it's very soon. I'm assuming like a bunch of the CGI and stuff is already done. I hope. There's a lot of actors coming out saying they haven't even gotten the script yet. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It might be par for the course for a Marvel movie. I know they don't want any leaks.
Yeah, they don't want any leaks, and they have a lot of big mouths over there. I mean, Tom Holland.
Maybe they won't get the script till they walk in. I mean, plus some of these actors might only have a couple lines, so
Yeah.
maybe they're just not gonna get
like the interview today was with I don't remember who plays John Walker, but
Wyatt Russell.
Wyatt Russell, yes. He came out and was like, I didn't even get the script yet. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't know. He's part of the new Avengers. We'll talk about that later.
They have a big role as small, so
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
Hawkeye season 2 was apparently in the works. Didn't go through because they were trying to fuck over Jeremy Renner.
Mm.
And they were going to cut his pay in half from his season 1 pay.
Oh.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Why?
I don't even like the idea of a Hawkeye season 2, but you can't just fuck this guy over.
Dude, he's got medical bills to pay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. He's got a social media app to run. Well, not
Yeah.
anymore, but.
I assume it's because he's probably in less of it than he was in the first season, but it doesn't matter.
it's still like a passing the mantle kind of thing.
Yeah, you gotta keep. It's like, I'm sure in like the Avengers Endgame, I'm sure there's actors who got their same rate even if they weren't really in the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, and TV shows take longer to make.
Yeah.
Like, you're wasting this guy's time and you're gonna cut his pay in half, and this guy's like one of the first 6. Like, fuck that. That's crazy. I would have done the same shit. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much he's getting paid, so it might have still been a lot, but like, I mean, you work 14 hours a day minimum for TV shows.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's not even like funny to mess around with.
Yeah, can't do that to that guy.
The last bit of MCU news is apparently I feel like I should say this for Thunderbolts. I'll say it for Thunderbolts actually. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
say that part for Thunderbolts. We got one DCU news,
Mhm.
which is kind of like upsetting, but also I'm kind of fine with it. If you remember, there's a Sergeant Rock movie coming out, and it's about like the World War II veteran superhero that no one fucking cares about called Sergeant Rock. It was announced it was canceled.
Mm.
2 hours later, it was announced it's just delayed indefinitely, and they're gonna see by this new year if they're gonna push through with the project. But like it's supposed to come out next year, so it's kind of weird that they're just already giving up on one of the big projects.
Yeah, I wonder maybe it just doesn't fit the current timeline. It would be weird to go back to World War II at the
Yeah.
beginning of their universe.
And it's also like he's not like a main DC character. Like they should be elevating like the main guys first. But
That makes sense. Maybe it's a good course correction.
yeah, I'm not really sure.
Could be a sign of doom though, that they have no idea what they're doing. But
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I hope it's not that. But they came out with the Peacemaker season 2 trailer today,
Ooh.
and Hawkgirl and Green Lantern were in it. Guy Gardner Green Lantern, so that's cool. Like they're already connecting Peacemaker to the universe, and from the trailer, it looks like he kills the DCEU version of himself, which is pretty fucking funny. And I'm happy they're just like fuck that universe completely, and they're just moving on from it completely.
You guys like season 1 of Peacemaker?
It was funny as fuck.
I loved it.
I
Yeah,
didn't watch it.
No.
it's really funny.
It's worth
and I think
watching.
it's only 8 episodes. I can't remember. It's
Sounds
been a
right.
while. It
It's
came out
short.
like 3 or 4 years ago. Am I wrong? I feel like it
Sounds
came out a while ago.
COVID, right?
That's what I thought.
I think
but
right after COVID,
that,
maybe
yeah,
2021.
yeah, I think so. I know it feels like a while ago. Yeah,
Shang-Chi period time.
yeah, 2021ish. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the only last bit of news we have left is the Odyssey finished filming in Italy. I don't know if that means they still have more scenes to film. I think he finished 2 weeks early. Like Christopher Nolan is like the best guy
He's
you
on
can
it.
get for
He's
a
on
movie. Like he's finishing 2 weeks early on like what's gonna be the biggest movie next year, probably. Oh, biggest original
Production,
movie
yeah.
of next year, and it's starting production in Iceland soon, so
Mhm.
that's good. So yeah, good for him. I mean, those tariffs are gonna hit like a bitch if they if it's still going through, but I'm excited. I mean, you're finishing 2 weeks early. You gotta have a lot of trust in this project.
Luckily for that movie, I think it would still be profitable even if they.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
It's gonna make like 600 million,
Mm-hmm.
like minimum, just because Christopher Nolan's name was on it. You know what? I'm not. This doesn't count as news, but like, Revenge of the Sith came out for re-release. If you remember,
Oh yeah.
it's at $1 billion now for box office.
Okay.
That's crazy.
What was it at before?
I don't know, but
How much
like,
did it make in this?
I don't even think it was that high on like the. I think it was like maybe 700 million. Like people went and watched it.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was only out for one weekend too.
Yeah.
1 week.
I think it was 1 week actually.
Okay, 1
yeah,
week.
yeah, because I saw I was able to watch it like on a Wednesday. I didn't end up
to
doing
the
it.
end of the first of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah.
What is that?
I'm glad people came around on the prequels. I've always been a fan of them.
They're really fun.
Because we were just younger.
When we rewatched them in the Discord, going into episode 1 and 2, obviously those are like
Yeah, of course.
there's a lot of bad scenes in them, but like I finished watching them and I was like, I just can't say I didn't have fun. Like they're just so fun. Like,
It's Star Wars.
the Darth Maul scene, the fight on Genosha. I feel like I'm mixing it up with a different planet.
No.
Genosis, maybe.
Geonosis.
You're talking
Yeah.
about the rainy
Too.
planet?
The
Or
what?
the car
The
planet.
fight where they're doing in the Coliseum.
Okay.
In Attack of the
Geonosis.
Clones. Okay, that's just Genosha. What is Genosha? That's Marvel. Genosha's Marvel.
Yeah,
That's what I'm mixing up.
Planet.
But yeah, fuck yeah, I love the prequels. And Revenge of the Sith is like the second best Star Wars movie, probably.
It might be my favorite.
What? What is? Name 2 better.
Revenge of the Sith?
Oh, it's number 1.
Oh, it's number 1. It's number 1. Just.
It's better than Empire.
It's like right there, but yeah. Yeah.
I could go Rogue
I'll
One.
die on that.
Really? Oh, I don't know about that.
I like Rogue One and
I think
Empire.
it's-
That's my top 3. Rogue One, Empire, Revenge of the Sith. I could
think-
go either way.
I think Rogue One, it's good, but it was really carried by that end scene.
Oh, of
with
course.
Vader. Yeah.
When I rewatched it, I think 3 times. I rewatched it, I think either COVID or a year after COVID, and I was like, nah, this movie's not as good as I thought it was. Then I rewatched it like 2 months ago, and I was like, you know what? It's still not bad. But yeah, the end credit scene or the end scene, like
Yeah.
it does a lot of
Those are
like
still my top
it
3.
raises it by a whole like 2 points
Yeah.
probably. Like that's how good it is. But
That's my boy.
yeah, I need to get into Andor, man. I'm trying to watch.
Season 2 just dropped, didn't it?
It's almost done, so
I'll binge it.
because they do like 3 episodes a week or something. I don't know.
Oh shit, that's cool.
I'll binge
Yeah.
it.
That's it for the news. We can go on to movie of the month. Probably. I mean, I don't think anything else this month is gonna be better than this. Thunderbolts. So, before we get to like what we're rating, I left the theater. I just watched a movie called It was not good. Shadow Force. And I see a truck pulling into the parking lot, and I'm like, man, that looked just like Donovan. That was weird. And then he parked, and I was like, dude, that looked just like Donovan. So I just stood behind his truck and like stared. And I saw him like look up in his window to like check his parking, and I was like, holy shit, that's him. And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Thunderbolts, and I was like, okay, I'll come with you. so I rewatched Thunderbolts and then an IMAX this time.
Which AMC?
Whitfield.
Okay.
Because I knew you were going to a movie, but like I didn't think it'd be
Right
like
after
literally
that.
the second I
right.
walked out of the theater, he pulled in. It was like that's funny as fuck. All right, let's get into Thunderbolts.
It was funny.
Score. Fuck you. Score.
It was a lot better than what I was expecting from like Marvel,
Mm.
especially in recent years. So for that, I'll go 7.7.
Yeah, I was feeling like an 8. I'm really happy. I'm just say good or whatever.
I love it. So, alright, so I think. Well, okay, I have a conspiracy about the movie, but I'll save it. I'll save it till the end. No.
Okay.
He's edging us, bro.
No, wait. I want to talk about the movie first.
Oh, okay.
What?
Wait.
These blue balls.
No,
in
I
there.
have
Which
two.
one are we
What the
doing?
fuck?
No, I have a conspiracy and then a overall question. I'll save it till the end. You guys go first.
What the fuck?
Dude, he's teasing us.
Before I go into details about the movie, we did get like a few things about the movie. You know how hard it. First off, fuck this. You know how hard it was to avoid spoilers for a whole week.
Actually, wasn't that hard for me.
I go on Twitter every day.
Oh yeah, see,
And, like, every hour.
I don't use Twitter.
It is
That
so
much.
impossible with the new algorithm they have to not scroll once and then see something like I can't believe this happened in Thunderbolts. And there's a whole clip from the movie. Like, how'd you get this? It's not even out digitally. Like, how are you HD? Unreal. Fuck these spoilers everywhere, man. Like, give me a week to watch the movie. Anyway, they came out and they said John Walker was actually supposed to be the original villain of the movie. Apparently he's gonna have like a bomb attached to him. I don't know what else, but like he was gonna have a bomb. He was gonna be the villain. I don't fucking know. And then the other thing I read was, I want to save this to the end too because I want to hear your theories. So I'll save this to the end. So I'll just go into the movie. This was amazing. I think visually, I'm trying to think. This might be the best
display of a power
looking Marvel movie in the past 2 phases.
Yes.
I'll have to look how like far. I think it looks better than Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I think looked really good.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Okay,
that looks good.
We're not going through any of the Phase 5 movies, but
Okay.
I don't know how far back I want to say this looks as good as. But I think this is like visually, this
Infinity
looks like a actual movie.
They put.
It looks like a movie, yes, and it's just so pretty, and the score is so nice, and it just sounds so good, and Red Guardian is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like that is like he is
Yeah.
like, if I had to rank characters from this movie, like he is probably like giant gap between him and whoever else, and like he doesn't even have that many lines, but like he's so funny. Yeah, I love it. But go on.
No, going off what you said, the only thing I have to add is the shots in it. A lot more one takes and just fluid instead of all the signature Marvel cut from punch to punch.
Yeah.
And the combat scenes, it's so refreshing. I loved it. I want to see more of that, honestly. Like, just with Florence Pugh's, like, the acrobatics and stuff that she was doing.
That scene where all the shit's flying at her.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
just
like,
a single
this is
take of
weird,
that,
yeah.
and it's just one shot, the entire thing, and it looks fucking phenomenal. Like you're actually seeing it.
Yeah.
I love the choice to make Yelena the main character.
I
Yes.
really loved it,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah, so a lot of people were worried about the cast of the movie because they're all like side characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Like
no, it's
very side characters.
yeah. But the reason I was never worried, if you do watch Black Widow, the best part of that movie was definitely the family dynamic between the
Yeah,
four.
100%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you watched, Falcon and Winter Soldier, John Walker's character was always pretty solid, even if the rest of the show was
He
kinda-
was probably my favorite part of the show.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then Ghost's powers are cool. I think they knew
Yeah.
she wasn't that strong. That's why she was like kind of in the background.
Mhm.
Then it says, so I want to get into my conspiracy now.
Go ahead, just rip it.
Right.
So okay, I don't know if you've seen the director's filmography.
No.
He hasn't released a movie.
I was actually going to talk about this.
He has not released a movie since 2012, and before that it was like 2005. So he only has like 2 movies, right? And then since then he's directed like a Baby Keem music
And
video.
TV shows, yeah.
Yeah, so he's done like absolutely nothing. Now, if you guys had to say what 2 comic book movies remind you the most of Thunderbolts, what 2 would you say?
I think it's kind of unfair because
Similar.
one of them is Suicide Squad.
Okay.
And when I finished the first time I watched it, I said, this is what Suicide Squad would have been if it was good.
And what's another one?
I don't want to say another team up movie. I feel like that's unfair.
No, I want you to say a team up movie. I have one in mind.
I don't know, honestly.
I don't.
Alright.
This is before my.
So here's my conspiracy. To me, this feels a lot like Suicide Squad and Guardians.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
can see that.
I have a feeling. So
Guardians 1.
yeah,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
there's this big director who can no longer work with Marvel named James Gunn.
Oh.
I have a theory
Oh.
that James Gunn is a secret writer of this movie.
Oh. Oh.
He's like
Never
the
mind. I
middleman.
thought you were going to say this guy's going to direct Guardians.
No,
But that's even crazier.
he could be.
I kind of like that
I think
theory.
James Gunn had some input on this because it was very James Gunn. The way they killed Taskmaster in the first scene,
By the way, hilarious.
very funny.
Crazy.
And crazy.
The way they time all their humor in the movie, the one shots as you were going off on,
Very
the
Guardians.
cinematography.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
this makes me feel like James Gunn was maybe originally
Even the comedy,
a
like,
theorizer of the movie. Maybe
Yeah.
he was like, this was a movie he was gonna help with before he got the DC role. So that's my theory.
I really
I
like
can
that
agree
theory.
with that. Yeah.
I kind of want to look. I might investigate on that
Yeah.
tonight.
Well, there's no way we could find out. I don't believe this.
No,
This
I
is my-
really believe
Nah, he
this.
got me believing.
No,
this.
yeah, this is crazy.
Preach.
That,
Preach.
that is what a
Yeah,
That's
no,
a-
that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank
movie
you.
theory. Damn, that's a really good one. Yeah,
No, but analyzing the movie for what it was awesome.
that was a good theory. John.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
don't
actually
know,
like
like,
thinking about it. I think you might be right because James Gunn's helped with
A
scenes
lot.
in other MCU
Yeah, like
movies
Endgame.
besides Avengers. Apparently, he
Yeah.
worked in like other ones as well. So like that'd be crazy. I believe you. Like I know it's a theory, but like
I don't think it's. The chances this is true, I'd give less than 20%.
I'm gonna tell like a leaker on Twitter to say this.
Look into it.
Everyone
Confidence,
did
yeah.
2 million retweets on it. Like holy shit.
Because yeah, this director, he has like nothing. So,
Yeah, I was gonna
he was
talk
great.
about him. He directed my favorite TV show of the 2020 so far, which coincidentally also has Stephen Ewan in it. And if you guys don't remember, he was supposed to play Sentry. Originally.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I'm really happy he's not playing. I really like this actor. I don't know his name, unfortunately.
Pullman.
Fuck, I don't know.
Bob.
Sure, Bob.
So funny. Very James Gunn joke too.
Yeah, and the Red Guardian. Yeah, you're really like everything's like clicking now. Like I think you're right. But yeah, I love this director. I mean, the show's called Beef, by the way. It's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's fucking hilarious. So this guy is rumored to be the X-Men movie director. If that's anywhere near as good as this, I'm happy.
I want it.
I was gonna say, going back to the humor thing, not a lot of like Marvel
jokes. Mhm.
They really like listened to the audience and were like, "Oh shit,
We gotta lock in.
Yeah,
Like,
we
we
gotta
gotta
get
stop
our shit
being
together."
goofy.
Yeah,
Like they need to realize their fans were 9 when the first movie came
Yeah.
out. We are now in our 20s. Some people in their 30s and 40s. They need to age it up a bit.
which is like going into this. Their use of more adult language, like they said, bitch. In
That's
this,
what I noticed the
loved
second
it.
time I watched it. I didn't notice it
Loved
the
it.
first time because like it was probably just so natural to me. But like second time
Mhm.
I was like, tiny dicks,
Yeah,
bitch, fuck. Like when Guardians had fuck in it, people were like, whoa, this is huge. But like now, they said
yeah,
it
it's
like
just like okay.
they said it like every 10 minutes, and I was like, this is nice. It just feels natural. Like
Mhm.
I hope they keep it this way.
Yeah.
But that Taskmaster kill is hilarious.
Yeah, I like that the movie actually had some real stakes. You could
Yeah.
feel it like it felt like they could lose at any moment. So
That's why I'm calling it a better version of Suicide Squad.
way better. Not to be
That Taskmaster kill is awesome, and I love that they show the blood just spewing out of her head. Like, that was so cool. The only thing I didn't like about that scene, and it's not the scene's fault; it's the trailer's fault. They show you in the trailer that they fight in that room, and when Yelena's going to that building, they're like trying to make it seem like you don't know what's gonna happen in there, but the trailers show you that she's fighting 4 other people in there, so it kind of like ruined it for me. But the scene was still awesome. Like that whole bit was really nice. The climbing up the elevator with their arms crossed is fucking hilarious.
Especially when you learn that Bob can fly.
Yeah. And the Bob like flashback scenes are fucking killer, man. Really cool.
Yep, I love the display of his powers too with the void.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I love the like split personality of like his powers. I loved that. It was so fucking cool.
The director said he wasn't. That's a weird way to word it. You know how in the Hiroshima bombings,
Oh, the shadow.
the
in
shadow,
fact,
that's
yeah.
what inspired like the look of the void kills.
That's what I first thought of.
Mhm.
Like I thought of like back to Iron Man 3, where it was whatever the fucking guy's name is, where he just like burns people and like makes them explode. And then
Oh,
it's that. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
oh fuck it, is this about to be a callback? It wasn't.
No,
But I was like, That's what I'm thinking. So someone had to do that. I thought it was heat vision at first, but I like their explanation a lot more.
That shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I like their Hulk explanation for why he won't be overpowered and they're gonna defeat villains in one shot.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
actually, he can't control it, guys. So it saved it. It was good.
That little girl scene. That was crazy. That's the only reason I went to go watch it again. When that happened in in the theater when I went the first time, everyone was like, "What?" The whole theater like gasped. I was like, "Holy shit!" That was like the coolest thing I've seen in an MCU movie maybe ever. And I went just to look at his reaction. He was just like, and he starts pissing himself.
It took so much. I'm laughing now because I couldn't do it in the theater earlier because it was like fucking packed. But dude, it took all of my willpower to like hold the laugh in. It was just so unexpected, but so like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good scene.
Yeah, his powers were like, if he had more screen time as Void, because it kind of sucks like the final fight was just him getting fucking punched in the face 20 million times.
Yeah.
It would have been so. I think he would have been like my favorite MCU villain. He even still might be just because like how he uses powers, but like, I wish he did more. I just wish he did a little more.
Yeah. A little bit.
I hope they show. Oh, go on.
No, I was gonna say overall message of the movies.
Fuck it. I
Depression.
like the mental
Yeah.
health thing. Yeah.
Like
Love it.
just shows like the human aspect
And
to,
the John
like,
Walker
superheroes and stuff.
The John Walker scene specifically, where he's like
Yes.
standing on the edge of the elevator.
Mhm.
That was fucking
Oh
awesome.
my god,
Yeah.
dude! I was like, "Fuck, this is like really good." And I like how they wrapped it up, where it like shows you that like, yeah, mental illness like it sucks, and you can't go through it alone.
Yeah, the whole bedroom scene too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even in the beginning where Yelena was doing her little narration and she was like,
Yeah, when she jumps off the
Mhm.
building.
am I meant for something more or am I just bored?
Yeah.
Like that's a common thing people with depression will say is they don't know if they're just bored or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something else I want to talk about. I'm trying to remember what it was. The new Avengers. Oh yeah, we gotta go to those two. I forgot about that. What do you think about this being the new Avengers?
It's cool. It was funny.
Apparently, and I'm kind of pissed off about this, Sam has recruited his Avengers team off camera.
Yeah, which
Got reported, and apparently it's all gonna be off camera.
like there needs to be like a movie that coincides with this. Like,
They could do a callback.
I just remembered
They could
what
do some
I was gonna
callbacks.
say.
yeah,
But I wish. I mean, they had 7 movies building up to the
They could have
Thunderbolts.
done it.
You have end credit scenes, guys. We don't need to see. Or you know what?
The Captain
Brave New
America,
World.
Yeah.
First off, Brave New World didn't have to be what it was. It could have been. It even could have just been him recruiting Avengers. I would have been completely fine with that, to be honest. The end credit scene with the leader. Scrap it. Make the end credit scene like Batman versus Superman end credit scene, where Batman was recruiting people and he was like on the monitor
Yeah.
and it showed the Flash, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. I would have been so happy if that was the end credit scene of Brave New World, because there is just no correlation to any of these fucking characters.
Can we guess at who
it is?
Like who's gonna be on the team?
Cap,
Cap,
Shang-Chi.
Falcon.
Captain Marvel,
Oh, Captain Marvel,
Shang-Chi.
Falcon.
probably Shang-Chi.
Bruce Banner.
Oh, new Falcon? Yeah,
Yeah,
sadly.
I like New Falcon. It's funny.
Kate Bishop, the new Hawkeye.
They're doing the Young Avengers.
Oh,
Yeah,
are they?
yeah.
Marvel.
They and at the end of the Marvels, they did an end credit scene
Miss
where
Marvel,
she's
Kate Bishop.
she's going around and she's like,
I'm building a
"I'm
team.
building a team," and yeah, it's really
Parody.
I don't know. I feel like we're missing
Shang-Chi.
someone.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause we
Black
had the-
Panther.
We had the Shang-Chi end credit scene.
Shuri.
Oh, okay.
We had the Shang-Chi end credit scene where there was
Where he's
him,
talking
Miss
to
Marvel,
Bruce.
and Bruce.
Yeah.
So that's
Wong.
Oh, Wong. Oh, Strange.
I think the
No,
Wong
'cause
actor
Strange is-
confirmed he was an Avenger, right?
Probably.
I think the Wong actor came out.
He
and
might
said-
as well be. He's in like every movie now. I don't know about Doctor Strange because he's off with the Amethyst lady.
Yeah, he might not be there. Spider-Man maybe.
Maybe. Oh, this
He
is what I
could be
want
in
to
Young
talk
Avengers,
about.
too.
The Void took over all of New York.
Dude,
Do you think it's
so
going to be talked
cool.
about in Daredevil? The new Daredevil season.
I don't
The
know.
new Daredevil season, like the one upcoming, or
The
the
one
one that just
upcoming.
finished. The one upcoming, they
What's
might reference it in like a scene, but I don't think
I
it's gonna
hope
be
so.
like.
I mean, it
talked
took over
about.
all of New York. That's
What's the
fucking crazy.
timeline? Because this movie is 2027, right?
Yeah, Because
yeah.
Doomsday is 2028.
And when was Daredevil?
I have no idea. That's
can't-
unfortunate. But I hope like. I mean, it took over all of New York. I hope like it's mentioned either the new Spider-Man movie or the new Daredevil season. That's
Yeah.
so cool. What I was gonna talk about is I was impressed. I didn't expect Brave New World to be mentioned at all in this movie. And when we talk about Brave New World, my main complaint, not about Brave New World, but about the MCU, was like Phase 5 and a bit of 4 has not felt connected in the slightest. Immediately this year, I feel like Brave New World felt pretty connected. And Thunderbolts mentions Brave New World, which I can't believe it did, and I'm really happy it did.
Yeah.
And obviously the end credit scene with fucking Fantastic Four,
That was so fucking
which was
cool.
awesome. And I don't know if you guys noticed. I noticed when I watched with Patty, the credits. Unfortunately, I got spoiled about the end credit scene. If you watch the credits, obviously the end of the credits is the music that plays throughout the movie.
Fantastic Four.
It
I
has
saw
a
that.
Fantastic Four trailer or music, and I was like,
I was like, I didn't hear that in the.
yeah,
didn't
no,
hear
that's
that
what I
anywhere.
said, and I was like, man,
I thought it was
the
for
IMAX thing in the beginning, yeah. No,
I was hoping that's what it was. But
Yeah, I felt like gypped, but it was so cool. Like,
they were definitely emergency landing, right?
yeah, that was so cool. That whole end credit scene was really nice. Both of them. The Wheaties one was hilarious. Man, Red Guardian was really fucking good in this movie, man.
I just like the way the lady takes it,
And then
and then
just
just
puts it
immediately
down.
sits it down.
No, this movie was fucking awesome. I don't know where it ranks in like MCU all time, but probably like top 15 for sure. Like I think it's just a lock. Like I think that this was a movie I didn't even have in my top 10, like going into this year. Like I didn't have like top 10 most anticipated. That's what we did. It wasn't even in there. Like I think I had
like
probably like 11 or 12.
I think I had it in there only. 'Cause
Yeah, you guys both had it in
I-
there. Didn't have
didn't
like a
know,
list,
yeah.
you know. But yeah, I wasn't like excited
So,
for this.
is Marvel back? I think we're 5 movies in a row that
I
are
think-
solid or better.
I think it's a good pivot if they can keep it up, but I don't know if they're best.
I have the list
We
actually
got
right here. Sorry.
Guardians.
It's for Phase 5. I'm gonna go in order of release for movies. Ant-Man 3. Okay, stinker.
That was
Really
the
bad.
worst one, no?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
That's
We're up.
More, yeah.
The Marvels, which was just alright. I feel like it's not bad, but it was alright.
Alright.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Good.
We're back up. Cap 4.
Solid.
And then Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I feel like
they're
Phase
not-
5 had only...
Yeah.
This might be like top 3 phases, maybe.
If there's only
Maybe.
5 of them, it's not bad.
But if you include the shows, it definitely isn't. You have...
She-Hulk.
You got Secret Invasion.
Mhm.
Loki Season 2.
I thought that was a movie.
No, it was a really bad TV show.
Okay.
And it... What If Season 2, I
Didn't watch.
didn't watch.
I won't watch.
Echo. Agatha. Yeah.
I should watch
They
Agatha.
made
It's
an
okay.
Agatha TV show.
You should watch it. It's not bad.
And the Spider-Man cartoon, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
I didn't get to watch it.
And then the last one, Daredevil Born Again.
People like
So I feel
Solid.
like decent track record. The shows obviously are like putting it down pretty fucking
I think
bad.
we're kind of on a roll though with the 5 latest movies.
Yeah, no, I mean T-Bolts, Cap 4, Deadpool 3. Marvels, I think it's just like mid, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
We're
That's not
getting
bad.
back.
Like, if you just pretend Ant-Man 3 doesn't exist, which you technically should just pretend it doesn't exist because
Jones
Kang,
not
More
coming back.
Kang.
Kang is not coming back. So, fuck yeah. I think Phase 5 was phenomenal.
To me, it feels like the bases are loaded for Fantastic Four. I think this could be the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, if Fantastic
we're back.
4 is good, we're so back.
Yeah.
I actually did have a bit of news I didn't write down. I meant to talk about it last week. They said after Avengers, they're gonna do 10 years of X-Men.
Okay.
And I'm not happy. You wanna know why?
I'm mixed.
You wanna know why I'm not happy, John? We had 10 years of X-Men. And then X-Men was done. And then we had the MCU, which had no X-Men. And then the MCU Avengers group probably going to die down, and we're probably going to get, like, almost no content for them, and just going to be completely X-Men. And I feel like it just sucks we're not having it
At the same time.
really hugely interconnected. Yeah.
I understand, because that's hundreds of characters. That's so many characters.
Yeah, that's not my main issue, is that it was just, like, the timing of the purchase.
Yeah.
And it being purchased during COVID. And, like, they didn't have, like, any way of doing it, but, like, it just sucks. Like, I don't know if on our lifetime we're ever gonna see Iron Man and Spider-Man and Wolverine in a non-like...
And Cyclops.
And, yeah, sure. But you know what I mean? Like, just... I just want, like, everyone. And, like, it sucks. Like, we're just gonna... it just sucks.
You never know what we're gonna get. I bet Spider-Man will stick around.
Well, obviously, he's gonna have a new actor. Ooh! This is news. They casted a black Hispanic woman for the next Spider-Man movie. If that, like, gives you any idea of who might be in it.
Riley.
Yeah, I think it is. 100%. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So we might get Miles soon. Which we might, depending on, like, what Secret Wars... Depending on what Secret
wrong with
Wars
my phone?
we get.
Ellie, I'm checking the time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're done with Thunderbolts, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. I gave it 7.7. Really good.
Oh, I would give it more than that.
Whoa.
I would give it 100%. No, not really.
Oh,
But I give it really high.
It was really good.
Do we want to? We're at 45 minutes. Should we make 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it.
No.
Alright.
Let's go.
So we're
The
gonna
accountant squared.
we're doing our handpicked flicks technically first, because one of them is connected. So we're gonna start with accounting 1 first.
Yeah.
Should we do it at the same time?
What?
Accountant 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
it,
we
why
can
not?
do that. Yeah.
Fuck it.
We've all. Anyway,
Because we're gonna compare them.
Which one did you guys? Okay, well, that's what I'm gonna start with. Which one did you guys think was better?
the second one.
The first
The
one.
first one.
The second one.
The first.
No.
I agree.
I actually want to. You go first, then.
Alright, so basically, at least from my experience, right?
I think I'm already gonna say.
Because obviously I didn't watch the first one until the second the trailer for the second one was out.
Yeah.
The whole suspense for me of them being brothers thrown out the window. That
That
whole plot line is like,
sucks.
okay, like I know that they're brothers because in this fucking trailer it goes, John Bernthal is now along for the ride and they're brothers, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Oh shit, John Bernthal. Oh, they're brothers in this, right? Yeah, okay. So it's like,
That kind of sucks.
yeah. So
That's not the whole thing, though.
well,
Go
yeah, I know, but it's like, okay, first of all, as someone who's like in an accounting class right now, it's funny to me
brother.
because my professor was like, he loves the film, but he's like, the one issue I have with it, and it ruined it for me, is like, why is it not just all in like Excel spreadsheets? Why is it all paper files? And I'm like,
Because the dude is weird.
well, yeah, he's autistic, but it's like, yeah, why the fuck wouldn't that be? And I just kept thinking about that the entire movie. Threw that out for the second one because there's almost like no accounting.
There's
in
literally
it.
none.
Yeah.
There might be one scene in the
Yeah.
beginning, and that was it.
And first of all, I think it's more of a John Bernthal film for the second one than
I can see that.
what's his name? Batman.
Ben
Ben Affleck, Batman.
Um,
Oh, I have something to say about this. Keep on.
Anyway, fucking hilarious. Just the brother. You actually got to see like the brothership like relationship.
Chemistry is
in there.
amazing.
Dude, so
Insane.
funny. Like, stop that! You're annoying me.
Stop
I'm
that,
annoying
Braxton.
you. Yeah, dude. Just the
Braxton,
mocking.
No, I don't like that.
Or the you got some sunscreen? Let me see that. And he just throws it as far as you can fucking see. I don't like that, Braxton. Like, dude, it was so much. Like, it was so fucking funny, and I'll tell you why I think it's a John Bernthal scene. Because
Movie.
I picked out what
Movie.
You should see it.
yeah. Movie.
We know what you mean.
Because I can tell you the exact scene where it was like, okay, this is like heavily John Bernthal. All right, it references the Walking Dead, the What Is That meme, and the Punisher at the exact same time. It is the country bar scene thing
Mhm.
when he's over there and he just looks at Ben Affleck. And he's doing the, what is that? What is that? What's he doing over there? That thing, and then just the Punisher fight scene. It was perfect.
I was gonna say you said Batman earlier when you were referencing Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I had to think of who it was. Yeah.
Man, when I finished Accountant 2, I was so sad because I think this was his best Batman performance ever. I'm not kidding. Like, I think if someone told me this was like Batman like year one or something, I'd be pretty fucking happy. Like, and same thing with John Bernthal. I actually thought this was his best Punisher.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I was kind of like, these guys just gave the best roles for like characters they don't even work with. That like one of them is not Batman anymore. The other one is still Punisher, but like in a lighter sense. But like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like Accountant 2 as much because I think they should have went all out with the comedy. I think
they did.
I don't think there was enough.
I think then it would be more of like a comedy. I think they nailed the perfect.
I think it should have been a buddy cop movie. Yeah, I think it should have been a buddy cop movie. I think it should have been something like Hot Fuzz, 1,000,000%. I think the beginning where he's doing like the dating is fucking hilarious.
Awesome. Dude,
and I was like, if this is the tone of this movie, I'm fucking with it. And it keeps going, and then the fight, the country club fight scene, I was like, this is hilarious. And then it does like the freeze frame and him punching, and I'm like,
the Punisher, yeah.
This is like a peak buddy cop movie right now. And then the sunscreen scene immediately after that, and then the second after the sunscreen scene, it just went, no, it's not
Turns
funny
into
anymore.
Sicario.
I was like, what the fuck? It should have just been a completely buddy cop movie. If it was, I would have rated it way higher than Accountant 1. But otherwise, fuck, I didn't like the serious scenes in the movie.
My favorite thing about the Accountant 1 was the puzzle solving scenes, and we had
That was
like
cool.
one
You had one.
in the
They
very
didn't really
beginning.
reference the autism in this one.
A little bit. But
Wait,
yeah, like,
in the second one?
Well, they
Almost
kind of
barely.
did like the mental thing, like they both, like.
Okay. I thought, because I was gonna say they had an autism super team.
Well, they're just like physical contact. Like they don't do
Yeah,
that.
that
but
is kind
other
of.
than
yeah.
that,
I love
it's
the
like-
scenes in the first movie with like the music and he's like rolling.
Yeah,
it.
that's yeah.
And like also his puzzle solving like is like not nowhere to be found. It's like in one scene in this movie, and like that's like what I thought made the first one so good. Is like a different take on a John Wick clone. It's like, oh, this guy's actually like a genius, and he fights because his dad told him to. It's like yeah, they didn't really lean into that. I did love the comedy. Every single scene. Actually, any scene with Ben Affleck, period, was amazing in the second movie.
He's really fucking
He
funny.
did
in the
so
second.
well in this.
I mean,
And
that
then-
dating scene is just so fucking
I just-
funny, dude.
Yeah, like I just the plot doesn't compare to the first one. Like, did we ever find
Oh,
out?
definitely plot wise. No, God, no.
Did we ever find out why J.K. Simmons was looking for this girl? Like, what was?
No, and I think it was a waste of a character.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And I also thought when I finished the movie, I said that girl shouldn't have been in this movie. I think she just took up screen time, and I was like, I don't give a fuck about this lady. Both of them. Sorry.
And yeah, like
The
why were
cop
they looking for her?
and the lady who escaped. I think both of them. I don't hate women. I don't think they should have been in this movie at all.
That's what
And-
someone who hates women
And
would
if
say.
I don't give a fuck who the villain would be, it could have been a dog. I think, and that goes more into my buddy cop thing. If those two women were out of it, this movie would have been way better. Like they would have went into the buddy cop thing more.
I don't think it made sense.
Also, I
like,
hated that bus scene at the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
bad bus.
That
Hold
was
on.
too
Hold on.
dad movie. That was like peak dad movie scene, and I'm not a dad yet. I can't do it.
I think the two issues that I have with this movie are the end scene, which is only like once you get past that, it's like okay, you just got to go into like dad mode and whatnot. To be clear, I am also not a dad, but I didn't really find a problem with this. It was when he whips it around down the mountain. And then the main bad guy or whatever
He's
at
just
the end,
standing
he's
there.
just standing there
Yeah,
with
he's
his
just
hand.
in there.
Dude, fucking John Bernthal can hold on to the fucking wheel and then just have fucking Ben Affleck just
Yeah. They
He
would
would've
have
hit
like
him
instead
too.
of fishtailing down
Yeah.
the fucking mountain, like that was unnecessary.
yeah.
And then the end scene where spoiler alert, the main villain's the fucking autistic kid's mom, and it's like.
Yeah, they left.
That's
that
your
plot
fucking
hanging.
kid. Take your fucking kid, and instead you send him to fucking Batman's like like Robin ceremony. Except also that pissed me off too. Like why? That was the cool thing about the first one. It was like the one person who can't talk is actually the person in the chair, and it's like, okay,
Not
now
everyone's in
there's
the chair.
fucking everybody, and this is the whole
Yeah.
fucking
I
point
didn't
of
care
the.
about that
I-
necessarily, but
You know how I was
That
talking about how,
irked
like,
me.
this is the perfect Batman movie? That little autism squad he had, I was like, this is literally Robin,
Alfred.
Alfred, Robin. I was like, this
Dick
is
Grayson,
crazy.
Jason Todd, Tim Drake.
What is Barbara Gordon's name when she's
Batgirl.
No, when she Oracle.
Oracle.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is literally a
Yeah.
Batman movie.
Wayne Manor.
I was
Yeah.
like, it's even a mansion.
Dude, they have the Wayne Foundation literally
Fucking
payrolling all of
crazy,
it.
yeah.
It's like,
Fuck this.
dude.
And he has his own
So
secret
unneeded.
hideout, and it's an RV.
It's not even fucking secret though. It's the thing that pisses me off about it. Like the mansion, it's like, yeah, okay, they're autistic guys. It's a foundation.
Yeah.
You literally walk in the door and they're performing special ops and
That's
hijacking
awesome.
government drones.
I was like, how was no one? Because people will walk. Because people walk in there for adoptions.
Yeah.
They did it in the first movie.
Oh my god,
Is no one walking in this one?
bro!
Like, there's
They're
giant
walking-
computers everywhere.
They're walking in, just looking at the crayons and ignoring all of like the almost terrorist-like activities
Yeah.
going on the fucking computer lab.
Crazy.
Okay,
Oh
I'll say
my
while this
God.
is a step down, if they made like another movie or a TV show, I would totally watch it.
It'd be
for
cool
sure.
as a TV show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if they make a third one, it should just be a complete buddy cop movie.
Come on,
They
Amazon.
nailed it with the comedy in this one, and I thought it should have been full on
More
comedy.
puzzles, please.
Also, I agree. We
Yes.
didn't talk about the first one enough because the second one just has so much
We had a lot
shit
to
in it.
We discussed it.
Yeah.
But I agree. I really do like the puzzle stuff in the first
I
one.
like for everything.
Yeah,
It was so
I also
cool.
think the action is way better in the first one, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks
There's
because
more in the second one, but it's
Yeah.
better in the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah. Especially with the end action scene is just so like. But
The
I
fight in
really
the
like
house.
the first one is really cool.
The fight in their childhood home.
Dude,
Yeah.
awesome.
I love the end scene of the first one where he's like, I gotta finish it, and just shoots him, and he's like, John Berthel's like, yeah, whatever, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I gave account 1 8, and the second one is 7. But
About
yeah,
the same.
I said 8 for the first one, and then 8.4 for
Mm.
the second one.
I see.
I think that's
I
fair.
understand.
I was gonna say I understand why someone would think the second one is better.
Yeah.
I just don't. But like, just give me more buddy cop stuff. That's all. That's all I ask.
I love. They need to do more shit.
Bring these
together,
characters
dude.
back. Please,
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
I think there is a third one already in the works. I mean, I could be wrong. But what the fuck else is Ben Affleck doing? He's divorced now.
Okay.
He's divorced. Fucking just make another one, man.
This also pissed me off. The romance in both movies went fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
That's why I don't.
Dude.
That's why I didn't want the woman in the second one. She didn't do anything.
Like, it was cool to see like their brotherly relationship for that, but then after that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go do guy stuff now and just
Whips the truck
yeah,
out.
with the truck
That was,
You know,
that
after
was
taking
cool.
on a whole fucking militia.
They could make a movie where there's no action at all, and they just
That's
like
what I'm
they could make a
saying.
hot tub time machine little thing.
Okay, well, Hot Tub-
Don't
that'd be
know about
way
that one,
too
but
little
They could
action.
make The Hangover.
Have you seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
I think I've seen the first one.
So you know the second one is good. I couldn't believe it. I watched the
Really?
second one and I was like, why is this actually like not a horrific movie?
They could just do
Anyway.
The Hangover, but with John Bernthal.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. We're done with accountants, right? No more accounting.
good.
Fuck
Numbers.
accountants.
Great movies.
I'm assuming you didn't watch Wedding Crashers.
I did watch Wedding Crashers. I did not watch Nobody.
Oh, so you got it wrong.
that was
I
my
thought,
movie.
I thought you said.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, we're gonna talk about Wedding Crashers then.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
My
my bad.
It's funny.
It's
Yeah, it
good.
was pretty.
I actually was kind of disappointed in it. I thought it was gonna be like way funnier. I think it was too long,
Yes.
and it's a movie that's an hour and a half.
I thought it was 2.
Was it really? Well, it should have
don't
been
know.
an hour and a half
I thought
if
it
it
was
was
two.
2. I think you might be right actually. That movie's too long. The whole ending with Will Ferrell,
Dude.
who's like an Avengers cameo, by the way. Like, I bet you when that came out, when the movie came out, and like it was in theaters, Will Ferrell showed up and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, yeah!"
All
Like,
the
no,
comedy fans.
fuck this. They're just dumb.
I didn't like how they glanced over the rape. That dude
What?
was-
Oh, the
Dude,
gay
they-
scene.
Yeah, they completely. It's just like,
The- yeah.
I was raped, and then the fucking Owen Wilson's like, yeah, but I gotta get with this
Yeah,
girl.
like I got.
And it's like, what?
I guess he just didn't believe him.
I wouldn't have believed him either, to be honest. That kid was a creepo, but I wouldn't expect whatever the fuck he was doing.
I would have shown him the painting, and then I would have been like, all right.
Yeah, the painting. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, that's they should have left right after that.
Man, but
That wouldn't have we wouldn't have had a full movie then.
true. Yeah. No, that last 30 minutes was too long. Like, I don't need to see like 30 minutes of this guy being
Depressed.
depressed
Yeah.
and like single. Like, I don't care. Like, that's why.
Been
like,
there, done that.
You know how I talk about Chef, and I liked how Chef was just like
Pure.
pure like joy. Like, this movie obviously wasn't pure joy because in the beginning even there's like some weird stuff, but like just don't like give me 30 minutes of bullshit knowing like it's not even funny. There's no comedy. It's not interesting.
The
funeral.
No, not the funeral.
That was
At the
not very
beginning, the divorce proceeding thing, where they're at the.
Oh yeah.
And they're doing that thing, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that one song," and then it's just like both of them thinking about the good times, and then they're like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
fuck, just shut up and we'll sign the papers."
yeah. I don't know.
Shout. That's what it was.
It was just not like that. 30 minutes was just too long.
Yeah, and I get they have to show consequences for his lying actions, but yeah, 30 minutes was a bit. Could have cut it down to 5.
Yeah,
A
a
little
million
5-minute
percent. Yeah,
depressed sequence.
yeah. But the wedding crashing scenes were fucking hilarious in the beginning. I thought that was gonna be like the movie. I'm kind of happy they moved on from it, and then they just went to like this random fucking house, and then the movie just took place from there. I mean, the dinner scene with the grandma was pretty fun. Was it the grandma?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. Yeah. But I mean,
I
there's
told you that in confidence.
Fuck, why am I forgetting his name? Oh, Jesus Christ. Starts with a W.
Who?
The dad.
Oh.
Fucking.
He's a somewhat
Dune
known actor.
2.
Wow,
Wait,
that's where you pulled him
Christopher
from?
Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, yeah.
No,
Man,
like, I
he-
know he's in other stuff, but like I was thinking the most recent thing
That's
that he was
fair,
in.
that's fair. Man, he killed it. I
Yeah.
loved him. He had some good bits. I went to go look because I was like, man, I don't think I ever hated Christopher Walken in a movie in my life. Like I think he like always just nails it. And I went to go like look at what movies I haven't watched of his. I think I watched literally all of them. Like he is such a good actor. Owen Wilson, and then I can't remember the other dude's name for the life of me. Because he's fallen off the face of the
Not Kevin
planet.
James.
No,
That's not Kevin. He looks like Kevin James. What's his name?
Kevin James is fat as fuck.
Yeah, but the face
No,
is the
dude, he
same.
slimmed.
Really?
Yeah,
Good
look
for
it
him.
up.
No, but this
Look it up,
guy's
look it up.
face looks like Kevin James'
I
face.
feel like it starts like Will. It's not Will.
Google, show me this guy's balls.
What's his name? But they're both like early 2000s like comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
dude!
I feel
how the
bad.
Fuck,
I
did I,
feel
forget
really
that?
bad. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But like they're both like really good. I mean, Vince Vaughn was in Dodgeball, right? If I remember correctly.
I think
And
so,
he-
yeah.
Vince Vaughn's awesome. Like they're both like funny. I just wish like that last 30 minutes really just fucking sucks it out for me. Like I don't even want to talk about like
Dude,
most of this
I
movie
was,
because of
it was really slow. Like, I had to skip it. I'm not gonna lie. I just skipped, like, did the
It felt
skip
it
depressing.
did feel really
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, just
I actually don't
alright,
blame you.
dude. I
Oh,
can't
But,
do
like
the switch up.
the first like 20 minutes were hilarious. Like really.
Yeah, it started off.
You know, I'm
strong.
not gonna lie, John. Now that I'm thinking about it, the funeral scene's kind of funny too.
It's a little fucked up.
But that's why it's funny. I think it's funny
It's
that it's
alright.
fucked up. But is that it for Wedding Crashers? I mean, there's nothing.
That's
I hate
it.
about the movie. I think it's
Ratings?
fine.
Ratings.
Oh,
I want to say I gave it like a
I gave it a 7.
7.2.
I gave it a 7.
It's like good.
I was happy with it.
It's like okay.
Like it's a movie. I'll probably rewatch it at some point in my life, but like, not right now.
Yeah.
It's good. It made me happy. Oh, we're going to Nobody.
Nobody.
First of all, I'm really sad I didn't see this. Like, it looked.
You should
Good.
be, because I was surprised.
You're surprised?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have faith in Bob Odenkirk. Not because I think he's a bad actor. I just didn't.
It feels
He's not a movie.
miscast,
He's not a
right?
movie actor. So I was scared going into this.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. It's your movie.
Yeah, this was one of the most surprising movies I've ever seen as well. Like when I first walked out of the theater, I was like, I didn't know what to think because I was expecting nothing. I was expecting like a Jason Statham little.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, and Obviously, it's a Wick clone. Believe it or not, I think the writers of John Wick made this movie.
They are part of it. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that in some of the reviews. Yeah.
Basically, John Wick, except instead of they accidentally killed his dog, he accidentally like fought.
He took his
brother.
watch.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They took the little kid's fucking bracelet or whatever.
Yep. Yeah. So very similar. Even like their like decked out basement.
Yeah, yeah. It's easy to talk about this movie without spoiling it too, which is nice if you do want to watch it.
I just know there's a basement and a watch.
I mean, yeah, this movie came out in 2021.
Another good bus scene. We've had a lot of good bus scenes, except for Accountant 2.
Bus 2, Why am I
Accountant
doing
2 bus scene. John Bernthal comes through the back window.
Oh yeah. I'm stupid. We literally just I was the one that talked about that scene immediately. No, yeah, that bus scene was awesome. Also, like out of the blue, that was crazy.
We should do the top 5 bus scenes of all time because there's a lot of good ones actually.
You can just do 2020s, like that Shang-Chi one.
Yeah.
You can do Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange cutting it in half. Does that count as a bus scene?
I think so.
Should we count? Can I count that?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine, even though Wolverine jumping out looked a bit fucking weird, but very bad CGI. But no, nobody was fucking awesome, man. I think it was shot amazingly. It looked gorgeous. I don't know if you watched these movies, Donovan. It's shot by the same people who shot Hereditary and Midsommar. And those movies are like some of the prettiest movies I have seen.
They look good.
They're horror movies. They're really pretty. They're really pretty movies. And this one, like, I had, like, there was a scene, in the beginning where Bob Odenkirk's on the bus. And some lady's, like, blowing bubble gum in front of him. And I was like, wow, that looks pretty. And, like, that one bubblegum scene made me go look up who did the cinematography for it. And, yeah, it's the guys from Hereditary and Midsommar. And those are gorgeous. And, like, this movie just so pretty. I feel like there was never bad lighting. And a lot of this is in nighttime. So, like, 2020 nighttime scenes, not a good record this decade. Like,
Nope.
People don't know what lighting is these days. But these people fucking do. And they nailed it. I feel like I could see everything in every single scene. But yeah, every shot was just like really good. There was a lot of stuff in like during the house fight that looked fucking amazing. Yeah, I was really happy, John.
I was happy with this is a great use of the word, power scaling of the movie. How he's not just some invincible guy like in The Accountant or John Wick. He's a little older guy, older Marine, so he actually takes damage from his punches. So
yeah,
pretty neat.
I was confused. So in the beginning of the movie, or after the bus scene, I thought his wife knew he did this stuff, because she's like, oh, you did it again, or something. But then, later on in the movie, they made it seem like the wife never even knew he was a hitman, or like mercenary or something. And I was like...
she knew, because during like the scene where they're in the bathroom...
That's what I'm saying, like that scene she was talking, she's like...
I remember doing this.
Yeah, I remember like the good old days. And then, oh yeah, his wife was gonna divorce him or something. Like they were not in a good relationship until like he was like sexy and like beating people up in front of her. But later in the movie, she's like, he had to explain what he did, and I was like, what? I was like, you just said maybe she was talking about like the war days. I don't know.
Maybe like a specific story. I missed that part.
But the family dynamic was okay. It's just another one of those things where like, just another loser dad, and his son's not really a big fan of him. His son thinks he's a wimp. The movie opens up. His son wants to beat the shit out of someone who breaks into their house. Bob Odenkirk's like, no. His son thinks he's a wimp. His wife is like gonna leave him, and she's also pissed he doesn't have sex with her. Like, this guy's a loser. Like, why do so many action movies have like loser dads? I don't get that. Like, what's the deal with that?
It's like a redemption story. You gotta.
Yeah, in what, 24 hours? Fuck this. You don't have sex. Now you're gonna have sex every day? Maybe she will. I don't know. Bob Odenkirk killed it though. I was really happy with his performance. I was scared. Like I said earlier, I thought he was a TV show actor, but no, he nailed it on the big screen.
I like when people get cast out of their typecast.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, completely. This is an action movie. Like you said, this is literally John Wick. Like, this is literally a John Wick movie, just with Bob Odenkirk.
I'm so mad, dude. I thought I like scheduled it with like all the final prep and stuff that I'm doing.
I had a feeling you'd have an issue.
Dude,
because
I
it's
have
May.
like we can cut this part out, but it's like the next like 2 weeks are literally finals week. So like right now it's like just all prep
Yeah.
and shit, and it's just like
Yeah, the same thing with Patty. She's just fucking hell. The ending, by the way, is awesome. The Home Alone ending.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking cool. Yeah, that movie was rocked. That movie just rocked.
I gotta
Watch nobody.
Yeah, watch nobody. I mean, I don't think
Probably.
anyone's fucking heard about this. I feel like nobody's heard about this fucking movie.
Nobody.
You know what I found out when I was researching this movie? The second one's coming out this year.
Oh, it's actually coming out.
I didn't even know there was a second one.
I thought it didn't get greenlit.
And I was like, is this why John picked the movie? Because
No.
apparently it's coming out in September or something.
Sweet. I want to see it.
I was like, holy shit, there's a second. Like, I'm so happy there's a second one. This movie fucking
Yes.
rocks. I love Bob Odenkirk.
I think this was. I'd have to look it up again, but I think this was a COVID movie.
2021.
It was
yeah.
beginning of 2021, so yeah, it's
Oh,
COVID.
okay.
Yeah.
It's COVID.
Bounce back.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck yeah, I love Nobody. Amazing movie, John. I was really happy. This was like very big shocker. This was like your Chef.
My chef.
Yeah, because Donovan picked Chef, and I didn't expect much of it,
Oh. Okay.
and I really liked it.
It's like
And
the hidden
this
gem.
is your Chef.
All right. Wait. Now we have to move on to the next segment where we think of 3 more movies.
Think of 3 more movies.
Yeah, like
We gotta
for
do-
our next.
what's the
handpicked
next
flick.
handpick?
Oh, I have mine. Wait, I actually have a question.
I think I have mine, but
I have one question before I pick mine. I know you didn't watch it, but I had some of us. I tried making us watch like some of the Oscar movies. Did you watch Conclave?
Was that the one?
Priest.
No.
Okay, that's my pick. Go. Well, we'll get to that. Well, are you ready?
yeah. Alright.
Well, okay. Actually, while you think, I'll talk a bit. No new movies this week, which is kind of crazy considering the schedule with the movie slate that's going on. I mean, there's gonna be a movie release every single week, and it's gonna be huge, till like October. So next week, if we do a video, it'll be a ranking video. We're gonna rank stuff, and
Okay.
maybe I'll throw in a bus scene. Maybe I'll find 5 bus scenes that we all know.
we gotta guess which bus is from the
Yeah,
the movie.
Get what movie is this bus from? That actually is really funny.
I would do that.
I'm writing that down.
I
Um,
was gonna do like a 20 questions, like can you guess the movie thing?
We
But
can
I guess
do-
we could do that for
but yeah,
TikTok.
we're gonna do MCU ranking because we have never rated our top 10 MCU movies, and I think it's perfect
Oh,
with
fuck. Alright, yeah.
Can we do
Need a
5?
list.
No, you
No.
can do 10.
Okay, fine.
You know what? You're doing all 32 of them,
Oh fuck.
and you know what? We're doing the TV shows as well, so we're doing all 50. All right, guys, we're doing. I'm kidding. We're not doing the TV shows. We'll just do 10. It's easy, John. Don't worry.
Shows included or no?
How about projects?
Ooh.
Okay, projects. Fuck it.
I don't think I'll have any shows in mind.
Yeah, I won't either, to be honest.
I might have
Besides, like
one.
Loki season 1, maybe.
I might have one.
Would
WandaVision,
Daredevil
I know you
season
can have
1 be
WandaVision.
allowed, or is that pre-Marvel?
Nope. Yeah, there's gonna be no TV shows. Yeah, just fucking just movies. I'll probably text you guys about other stuff we're gonna do, but let's pick our handpicked flicks for the week. There's no new movie, so there's no new movies. Literally 0 this week. So go ahead.
My handpicked flick is going to be Good Will Hunting.
Wow. Mine will be Conclave because we just had the Conclave in real life. So I said, fuck it.
Can I diverge?
That you're doing Divergent.
No.
Oh.
I could. That'll be my
I tried
backup.
getting him.
Oh, that'll be my backup. Can we do a show?
What?
What?
Let's watch a show. Let's watch Daredevil season 1.
Well, I mean, we could just do that
Yeah, let's do
as
that.
well, but like,
How long is season 1 of Daredevil?
No, Born Again.
yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like 8 episodes now.
I want to force us to watch it.
Well, it's just like Invincible, no? It's like we can do that and the handpicked
We
flicks.
could.
Are we all willing to watch Daredevil this week?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm gonna binge it. I have work.
All right, then I'll also pick Divergent. I actually haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
Me neither.
And this is
This
Patty's
is
favorite
awesome.
movie, so
All right, let's do it.
Perfect.
we got
Good Will Hunting.
Conclave, and Divergent. And then
Divergent.
Daredevil Born Again, I guess we're going to do a review of.
Yeah, we'll watch it.